Hey everybody, my name is Phil.
I'm Erica.
And today we're watching Abbott Elementary, Season 1, Episode 12. Let's dive in.
Miss Teagues, are you chewing gum?
Yeah.
Where does gum go when you enter this classroom?
Oh, do you remember that? They were so strict on gum.
All right, come on, my future little odd futures. Time to go back to our classroom. Come on, guys. You'll see Miss Davis next week. Hey,
Oh, it's Amazing Grace.
I know music class. All right, guys, you know what? Don't make me collect the recorders, because if I collect them, who knows when you're going to see them again.
And save the wretch like me. I want the Lord.
What's wrong with that? I know, let's finish the song.
So sorry I'm late. Oh, glad you guys started without me.
We weren't waiting.
This isn't a restaurant?
Why are you late? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. The kids just love Miss Davis's class, so it takes a while to get them back, and then everything runs a little late. You know, normally I'd be bothered by my kids being obsessed with another teacher, but I get it.
My suggestion to all of you is to enjoy your free periods while you can, because music class will be going bye, like Blackstreet Boys to Men.
No,
Wow.
wrong in like 3 ways.
Oh, what's happening with music class?
Well,
The school pays for the music class out of discretionary funds. And since Ava lost her dirt on Superintendent Collins when he married the Guma, there's no way he's going to fork over the cash like he has for the last 3 years.
no more of the glitz and glam you lot have become used to.
There has to be a way to convince Superintendent Collins that we still need that discretionary money.
Well, all the principals have to present their cases for funding to the school board at the end of the week.
How do you always know this stuff?
I told you all this many times. I trained to be a principal.
It's not ringing a bell.
I interned at the Baltimore School Board for 2 summers. I got my master's in educational leadership, and I went through a program specifically meant to encourage young black men to become principals. So do I think that Ava can learn everything that she needs to know by Friday? No. Out of curiosity, what was the presentation like last year?
She played a chopped and screwed version of Tom Cruise saying, "Show me the money" on repeat.
And no one asked any questions when that worked?
I'm sure she is preparing, given the circumstances have changed.
They keep telling me I've aged out of the Bachelor, so that's why I need to borrow your birth certificate, Ava, exclamation mark.
Even in a world where Ava could put together a competent presentation, it still does not change the fact that the superintendent can't stand her, and by extension, us.
The nerve on that guy.
Yeah, well, maybe this will be the year where the school board finally awards me that advancement grant that I have been applying to for 10 years.
They will if we make them. Just like a little gentle arm twister.
Oh, jeez. She's gonna call her family.
Can I see the presentation?
You don't have a lawyer, do you?
No. Oh, not unless you count that guy that represented me in that hit and run. I was clipped by a delirious jogger.
Then I'll show you the presentation tomorrow. There's a lot of proprietary technology involved. Sign this NDA
Okay.
and bring it back in the morning. Don't look at them. They've already signed.
Oh.
I found a connection at the school board.
Oh, you got a guy there?
No, you do. Delisha Sloss. She goes to your church. My guy says she's on the finance committee or something.
I know her. One of our shadier members. But God's light finds even the shadows.
Yeah, she's up to something. Being able to spot ops runs in the family. That's how we Shementi's got so successful in business.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, it's an easy squeeze. She's been skimming cash off the top for years.
It's not that I can't handle it. It's just that I'm not used to playing in the mud. I leave that to people like you.
People like me, huh?
Your signed NDA?
That's a cute shirt.
Oh, thank you. I got it from Old Navy.
It will look much better on me. You know what? Give it to me.
No. What? Look, can we just start already? I want to finish this before the kids get here at 7:30.
7:30. This presentation is about to blow your mind. Let's get started. Ava 2, Ava 3.
Oh, what?
Success,
Wow.
greatness, passion. And what do all those words have in common? So, in conclusion, a school with such an amazing leader is an obvious choice for discretionary funds. And what school is that? A,
She made a
B,
diorama.
B,
Okay.
O.
That's enough.
T, L. Janine, you're throwing off my timing. E,
Enough.
M. So what do you think?
I don't think this is what the school board is looking for.
Damn it. I knew it. I thought I could just hit him with the old razzle-dazzle. These are the parts about being a principal that I'm not good at.
Interesting. What parts would you say you are good at?
This isn't the time for jokes, Janine. This is the first time in my life that I won't be able to charisma my way out of the situation. This is the first job that I've liked in my life. I don't want to lose it.
What if we find a way to combine your charisma with what the school board is actually looking for?
That's the point. I don't know. I'm not some nerd. Got somebody showing me the ropes and giving me advice and putting up with my near constant hijinks.
We need to find someone who knows what presentations like this should look like. I know how you feel about Ava and the whole principal situation, but this is for the kids.
It feels like it's for Ava.
Yeah, but it'd be for all of us too. I mean, say they fire Ava, then what? They bring in some micromanaging control freak who won't let us do our jobs?
Yeah, we wouldn't want that.
Look, I know she may not be our best option, but she certainly isn't the worst.
Fine.
Wow. Must be so hard for him.
I know.
Great. Meet me in the library.
People don't like understand how he feels about this.
Yeah, I know.
Since I've been here, Ava's biggest improvements to the school include renaming the Wi-Fi network Bad Bitches Only and using field trip money to put 26-inch rims on one of the buses. Is it how I do the job? No. But the school does deserve to have this money.
Hey, Melissa. You need something?
Yeah, I'm just here to repo this rug since you got it from a mud person.
Wait. Is this because I won't extort a church member? You are overreacting.
No, I'm just trying to protect you. I wouldn't want you involved in any of my immoral activities.
You need some help?
No, I got it.
Okay, so she should start by showing my students.
But yeah, she is proud of it.
So,
She like brags about
I
it.
know.
Counted twins as one
This is
student
weird.
because she said they share the same soul.
That's true. And this is so boring. And I don't like this shift in the power dynamic where you're in charge. You've never been less attractive.
Look, we have to build the case to get to discretionary funding with data and facts.
Well, then this is pointless. I've spent my whole life avoiding those two things.
Look, what if we just write down exactly what she needs to say and then she can just read it?
I wish I could just read something, but this superintendent is out to get me.
Okay, then we have to keep trying. This is our only option.
Unless you want to catch Superintendent Collins cheating again.
Yes! Let's focus on that. That's got to be easier.
Maybe the best thing for the school in the long run is for her to fail and they get a new principal. Not necessarily,
yeah.
just a new one. Who is like me.
Is everything okay? The only time I saw you two sit apart is when Melissa said you should put sugar on grits.
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, because it's very straightforward. We're under attack, and she's got her head buried in the sand.
Better the sand than the mud.
Ooh, she's doubling down.
We should be using people doing bad stuff to do good stuff for our kids.
The only thing necessary
Ends justify the means.
is for good men to do nothing.
You know, usually when you quote stuff, it's annoying and I want you to shut up, but in this case, very relevant.
Oh, thank you. I have another.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
What are y'all doing here?
Oh, you didn't think we would give up that easy, did you?
That's exactly what I thought. I'm genuinely surprised to see you.
Okay, so you know how your presentation used those robo-tablets?
My assistants, yes.
Well, what if we were your assistants? That way we can handle all the data and graphs and you can handle the showmanship.
I love it. This is like a group project at school where I bring the energy and you guys bring whatever doesn't require personality. This is a good idea.
Okay, I know you said that you're okay, but I can tell that you're not by the way that you're gardening.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh!
Oh, Jacob, I'm sorry.
Really.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know we need the money. I have applied for that advancement grant for 10 years now. I just don't want to compromise my morals to get it.
Look, while I admire that you've applied 10 years in a row, have you heard that saying about the definition of insanity?
Have you ever heard the saying that I will pop you upside your head if you imply that I am insane?
I'm just saying, you did something you wouldn't normally do by starting this garden with me. That didn't turn out so bad, huh?
But this other thing is going directly against her values.
Hey,
Thought I was early.
you are. I'm just earlier.
Ava here yet?
She's probably somewhere doing power poses. Actually, it's been a minute. Let me check and make sure she hasn't bolted.
Gregory Eddie, right?
Yeah.
It's good to see you again. You know, I'm sorry I couldn't hire you as principal, but my hands were tied.
To the bed.
Oh shoot.
to the bed.
Big principal. I think maybe some positions might be opening up, even at Abbott. So, if you're interested, email me.
Can't help her out now.
Scruples. What you gonna do?
Look, there's Delisha Sloss, if anybody cares.
Excuse me.
Okay, so after Gregory talks math competency, I'll handle the attendance graph, and then I'll kick it to you for testing numbers.
So I'm the grand finale, but what if they want an encore?
That's okay. We'll handle all surprises, and all you have to do is take care of the lobs.
Oh, perfect. I'll go into a power pose.
And remember, you don't want to show too much improvement because then they think we won't need the money, but then also you don't want to show that we haven't gotten any better because then they think we're not capable of improvement.
Wow, and this is the job you really want? Sounds gross.
Yeah.
Principal Coleman.
Superintendent Collins, I'm really looking forward to showing you our presentation.
What do you mean our?
I've enlisted 2 of Abbott's best teachers to help me with the presentation. Our shortest and our finest.
No, you're not slick. You'll be giving today's presentation alone.
Huh?
For the last time?
Oh my God, what did he just say to you? That if you don't do well, you're gonna get fired?
Worse. He mumbled and I didn't hear it.
Mrs. Sloss. I'm a teacher at Abbott Elementary. I believe we go to the same church.
Oh, how lovely. I think I've seen you around.
Of course, you've seen Deacon Wiley's new hairstyle. Oh, he's got it dyed, fried, and laid to the side.
Yes, it's funny when people look bad.
Sister Sloss, God is good, is he not?
He is.
And he knows in our hearts whether we are good people or not.
I imagine he does. You have a good day now.
While I have your attention, you are on the church finance committee, aren't you?
Our test scores have been good, but not too good. And definitely not bad. The same goes for our attendance rates. They have been exactly where they should be to inspire confidence while also leaving room for improvement. Any questions? Never mind, there's no time for questions. I still have 13 more slides.
Can't really hear anything.
Okay, get away from the door. Let me try. Yeah, I can't hear anything either. Who's got the biggest ears?
I'm a just.
I'll get it.
I feel like his Chipper's
Yeah.
ears are bigger.
When I'm overwhelmed, I get on my phone too.
I was just sending an email, but I can do that later.
Well, I mean, if she fails on her
Thank you
own,
so much for helping.
right?
Yeah,
Is it
that's
easier
on
to coach
her.
someone who has
Right.
the job you should have gotten?
They tried.
Yeah, he was going to help out.
How do you think it's going in there?
I think it's probably going well. I think it's going well. I think it's probably
lie.
going well.
What are we looking at here?
Well, there's no words on it, but it's going up. That can't be too bad or too good.
Based on what you've shown us so far, what metrics are your funding targets keyed to?
Thank God you brought that up. I was like, I hope he asks about Target and whatnot, because I have another slide there.
I think we've seen all we need to see here today. Thanks for coming in.
But I had...
Look, that's your time. Not even including the 5 minutes you took when you got a paper cut.
Look, I know you all want me to talk about pie charts and cake graphs, but that's not the entire story. Yeah, discretionary funds can be used to nurture students artistically so they can grow up and do that graffiti that bougie people don't get mad at.
You mean a mural?
That's it. But what you don't see is how I make sure that forgetful students get supplies, or how I help students with broke parents get uniforms that fit so they don't get roasted all day. Or how I have barrels of lotion stashed all around the school so these kids don't start a commotion with their crusty ankles. My unique approach to these funds betters the school.
Yes, we all understand the importance of moisturization, but your time is up.
No, y'all not about to rush me out of here like I'm little mama at the VMAs. Because you know what? No matter what happens to me, Abbott will be fine. Because the teachers that work there are some of the most dedicated, hardworking, and creative teachers in this entire city.
You tell him, Ava.
And it's not like y'all been making it rain up in here. We've been taking appetizer money and giving these kids a charcuterie experience. Don't give us the money because we need it. Give it to us because everyone at Abbott deserves it.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Principal Coleman. That was a very passionate plea.
He looks so annoyed. He's like, dang it, that was good.
Well, okay, sis. I did that. That's all right. There he is.
They make the decision right there.
I don't know.
Good job, Eva.
Thank you, subordinate.
Our girl really did a good job, huh?
Surprisingly, yes.
So we get the funding we need.
No, of course not. As long as Ava's at Abbott and I'm the superintendent, she never will. She blackmailed me. It's kind of hard to get over being blackmailed. Look, if it wasn't your school suffering, it'd just be another. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the system.
I am mad. I'm really mad.
I'm glad I caught you before you left. I talked to my office, and I have good news.
Oh, really? Regarding?
Regarding the fact that Abbott will be a recipient of the advancement grant this year.
What a surprise. After 10 years of impeccable applications, we suddenly find ourselves worthy. How wonderful.
Yes,
Why
it
we gotta
is
do that?
wonderful.
See you in church on Sunday. And every Sunday after that.
I don't get what she has on her.
Barbara, this is great.
What are we going to use the grant for? I mean, which programs go, which ones stay? This could get very stressful.
Okay, you need to stop thinking about this because you're going to break out in hives because this is a decision for our principal.
Stop looking at me like that. If anybody hugs me, I'm turning down the grant.
Did you shake someone down for me?
I shook someone down for us, you big gaboots. Gabunza. Garbanzo.
Yeah, that's a bean. But thank you for trying.
Isn't that what Zaboomafoo ate?
The Lord helps those who help themselves, and he punishes those who have been helping themselves to the church's petty cash.
Oh.
I saw your little email.
I know, that's why I'm sitting here.
Are you sure you want to do this? This job requires you to be cool and level-headed, and you ain't exactly known for keeping your composure.
What?
I'm sure.
This job means more responsibility, commitment, emotional availability.
I understand.
Well, welcome to teaching full-time at Abbott, Mr. Eddie.
Thank you.
Job to have job.
What I'm looking forward to the most is having access to the HR department.
What's HR?
Oh my gosh, she kills me.
What do you think?
Okay. No, that's, yeah, it's good.
That was funny.
More funding
Mm.
stuff, storyline.
Yeah, I never knew that
Very
principals
real.
had to do that. Or like how much principals actually have to advocate for their own schools. Like I don't know what it was like in the school system here, but I never really understood what principals did.
Yeah, this is a fair point. I don't really, I don't
Right.
think I really knew either.
Like I looked at them like as maybe like a disciplinary figure, but like I had no idea like the administrative stuff that they would get into. So this is a cool perspective to see. Like, they
Guess
obviously
they're,
do
like,
something.
School managers, they just make sure
Yeah.
everything is going.
It's like it's an admin role, I guess. Kind of like conduit between the business at the school and just everything at the superintendent and the school board level. But yeah, like to actually have to like, and this might be an individual school thing, but to actually advocate for your school and say like these are our test scores and these are the things that are happening. I just in my mind I thought it was kind of like a pool and it just kind of gets divvied up and then you're managing this part of that pool.
Yeah.
But yeah, eye-opening. Definitely tough for like certain schools to get ahead if they don't have the right people in place.
Right.
Yeah. But it's funny. I like the character that they give Ava. Like she's developing a little bit more and
Yeah, I know. I was impressed.
yeah, there's little bits here and there that like she just shows, right, of that maturity, but she just is who she is.
Yeah.
I think that part of it is cool too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know. It was good.
That was a fun one. Cool. Well, we're almost at the end of season 1. I think there's one more episode left. So hopefully you enjoyed watching with us, and we'll see you for that one.
Bye.
Peace.